palabra guataca.
Guataca. Ayer aprendieron muy bien los muchachos guataquear.
De Alto Cedro voy para Marcané, llego a Puerto voy para Mayarí. De Alto Cedro voy para Marcané, llego a Puerto voy para Mayarí. De Alto Cedro voy para Marcané, llego a Puerto voy para Mayarí.
Su adiós tiñe sepia los recuerdos. Malecón, náufragos lanzando al viento canciones, poemas al mar, ahogando el alcohol, el recuerdo, el recuento, la ilusión perdida, el adiós no dicho, el incierto abrazo de un regreso trunco. Destino. Ellas o ellos subastan almas y cuerpos, imponen precio por su sombra. Una anciana pregona, Madrid.
Y del lado de allá, Habana Vieja. O sea, una vez que crucemos la avenida, estamos en la Habana Vieja. O sea, vamos a ir a ese parque que hay allí. Ahí comenzaremos el recorrido y ese parque se llama Parque Central, como Central Park.
In some aspects, the trip to Cuba was about sightseeing, but even from the first day, our focus was about experience, not looking from the outside in.
Honestly, I knew it was going to be different than life here in America, but it was way more different from America than I was really expecting. It really felt like a completely different world almost.
On the first day when we arrived at the Jose Marti Airport in Havana, we were tired from flying, so we rested in the afternoon and then we went to a salsa class at night, which was really fun.
While we rested at our homestays, we ate and met with our guides.
Yo les presento a Monique. Monique es de Costa Rica. Ya yo la conozco hace ya 2 años ya.
Ella es el local, es el conocedor de Cuba, es el cubano, ¿ok?
We then went to dance. Dance is a unique part of Cuban culture. Even from the first night, we didn't just see people dancing, we learned how to, and we applied it everywhere, in salsa clubs, at hotels, and during dance classes.
Ahora está bien. Dile que sí. ¿Lo hacemos completo con música? Sí. Bueno, el objetivo principal de la clase es que ustedes aprendan a bailar la salsa cubana, que se vayan con la mayor o con el mayor conocimiento posible de la salsa cubana y que sobre todas las cosas aprendan a bailarla y que aprendan la cubanía cubana.
At first it was kind of uncomfortable when we were dancing because everyone was kind of laughing and embarrassed, and it was I think one of the first nights we were there, but we went back a couple more times and we picked it up, and then one of the nights after we went in the streets and someone was playing music and we were practicing, and then we went to a hotel and we were able to dance with people from Cuba, which was out of a lot of people's comfort zone, but it was one of everyone's favorite parts of the trip.
I also think learning about a culture and experiencing a culture are two very different things. So I would never have known how much I love the Cuban people without going to Cuba myself.
In the first week in Cuba, we stayed in Havana. In that week, a lot of the trip focus was about city lifestyle and culture. In addition to dancing, we also went to an art workshop and collaborated with local artists. Before the art workshop, I'd like to show some of the preparation that we did to go to Cuba. A lot of it had to do with getting acclimated to the environment.
Multiculturalism. And culture shock plays a really big role in recognizing, like, wow, there are other ways to live and there are other ways to do things and there are other ways to see the world. And if you don't...
This was the art workshop.
We got to paint, and when we walked in, there were a bunch of like paintings everywhere. There were artists, and they were like the people I think who owned the place. They were really, really great, and they helped me a lot. They would give us different suggestions on like how we could kind of make it look nicer and like more professional. And it was cool just like kind of getting to understand like the art scene in Cuba and seeing like what the people there are interested in painting and seeing like how that contrasts to what we felt like painting while we were there.
Besides those artists and the typical artists and performers that we encountered on the street, we met with award-winning Cuban musician Telmari Diaz to see her perform and learn about her artistry.
Next song is dedicated to the man, because you sometimes don't understand how to treat a woman like a queen. And I thought the problem was just the macho mentality, the Cuban guys. Guess what? The problem is international. I just find out. Y dice así, qué equivocado tú estás de la vida, mi amor, qué equivocado tú estás de la vida, mi amor, qué equivocado. Tanto tiempo detrás de la bebida, mi amor, es que mareado. Que me quería, sí, que enamorado, que ya se ha equivocado, de lado a lado, que equivoca, one hand.
It was really cool because we got to kind of experience a different type of music, and although I like Spanish music, I only really know the stuff that I've learned like in class, and I've never gotten the real like authentic kind of taste of Cuban music that we got there. I really liked hearing her story too about how she chose to come back to Cuba even though it meant her career would be less successful or like she would get less money because how important Cuba was to her.
No teníamos computadora. No teníamos cómo hacer los beats, era carísimo. Teníamos que pagar a un chico que vivía en Mantilla, lejísimo. Había que coger 4 guaguas, 2 taxis, una locura, para hacer un beat. Y además, ese beat, ¿qué crees que era? Era una canción de Puff Daddy, A Tribe Called Quest, ¿sabes? Que le quitaban la voz y se quedaba solo la música. Así que no era ni siquiera música original, era como una copia de la música americana. Entonces nosotros pensamos, estamos en periodo especial, los músicos no tienen trabajo, ¿por qué no hacemos nuestro rap con músicos reales?
I wonder how hard it is to like be like a professional artist in Cuba. I don't know, she gave a very interesting perspective because I don't know of any artists that are, you know, Cuban, but, you know, live in Cuba and are, you know, from Cuba.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. A caballo vamos pa'l monte, a caballo vamos. A caballo vamos pa'l monte, a caballo vamos. A caballo vamos pa'l monte, a caballo vamos. Repite. A caballo vamos pa'l monte, a caballo vamos. You see how difficult it is singing and doing the claves. So that's what we, start to do. Mezclando la música cubana con el hip hop. Entonces era un patrón diferente, un rap diferente y que al mismo tiempo llegaba un poco más a todas, ¿sabes? A todas las generaciones de la música cubana.
Daniel draws on the connections between speaking to religious leaders and Telmari Diaz.
Similar to meeting Telmari Diaz and listening to her sing and talk to us, what was incredible about Santeria was realizing how much they want to share their knowledge with us both of these people were really excited to get to tell us about their lives, to tell us about what they believed in. And that was cool because these are both groups that I don't think a lot of us or any of us would have discovered on our own. So it was great to have that push to then see them in person. And then because we saw them in person, it became not just knowledge, it became an experience. It's something that I think made us reflect on it a lot more than if we had just read it.
Santeria, like Daniel mentioned, is an Afro-Cuban religion. Seeing the museum was another instance where we were directly in contact with the roots of Cuban culture.
Estamos en un municipio, en un barrio, en la zona un poco más al sureste. Estos señores que nos acompañan, ellos son padre e hijo, que han recibido ese gran legado en torno a esta religión muy presente en Cuba. El nombre de ese señor es Lázaro y Rancel, y ellos son los encargados, bueno, de explicarles un poco acerca de esta religión, porque además la viven muy dentro. O sea, ambos dos son babalaos.
De los cuales no puedo hablar porque no pertenecen no solamente a nosotros. Para saberlo tendrían que iniciarse. Pero en esencia eso les puedo decir. De todo parte de acá.
After the museum, we went to their house to talk about what a religious reading would look like.
Cuando se inicia una consulta, se coge, ustedes vieron ya, hay que ponerse el gorro, esta jicarita con un poquito de agua, y ahí se pregunta, se le da un conocimiento de lo que vamos a hacer, de la consulta que vamos a hacer a la persona. Se mueve esto, se le da esto, así, a la persona, ahí, y ahí lo que mandamos nosotros a pedir es salud.
Es lo que se hace.
Es lo que ustedes hablan, la persona habla con él.
Se le entrega su wow y a la vez pide salud. Salud y salud. Y se le entrega.
Vuelve a entregar y ahí entonces es que empieza
como tal la consulta.
Cuando ya va así, cuando ya tenga la persona y ya tenga eso, yo pido y se saca la primera letra. Yo muevo
y se va.
Yo vuelvo a tirar.
O la mano derecha o la mano izquierda.
Se saca dos. Si el primer signo es mayor que el segundo, se pide la mano izquierda. Si el segundo es mayor que el primero, se pide la mano derecha.
Another aspect of Cuba that we tried to understand is the economy and food. How do Cubans buy and afford their food? How much does it cost? Where do they buy it from?
Bueno, soy Basil Pérez Basilev, es mi nombre. Soy profesor de la Facultad de Economía de la Universidad de La Habana, profesor adiestrado. Llevo 2 años dando clases ahí. Bueno, hoy tuvimos un ejercicio de campo en el que estuvimos acercándonos a la realidad cubana desde el punto de vista del consumo diario de una familia, de un individuo medio cubano.
We each got like scenarios like having 2 parents and no kids versus having 1 parent and 5 kids, and so the experiences were totally different, like on what we could spend and what our lives would kind of look like based on like the products that we had. So it was really cool, one, getting to figure out like my scenario and how much I could spend and things like that, but then it was interesting to see, again, like in contrast with the other groups, what they were able to do and how like that varies throughout Cuba for the different people.
También pueden comprar fuera del sistema de raciones productos como sal, harina de maíz, harina de trigo para ir complementando el consumo, ¿ok? ¿La sal a cuánto está la libra? 5 pesos el kilogramo. La sal es 5 pesos cubanos el kilogramo.
¿Cuántas libras son típicas para una familia?
¿De qué producto?
Arroz o frijoles.
Le dan 7 libras. Con 7 libras no alcanza. Tiene que comprar 10 libras más.
We hear about communism. In America, it has a really negative connotation, and that's all a lot of people know about it. That's all that I knew about it before going. But then we kind of got to see aspects of that and like what that really means. The people get a certain amount of food per month and then they have to pay for the rest, and like I didn't understand that beforehand.
Los 40 se usan para comprar todo.
Actually, being in the market transformed our experience. We couldn't have gotten that learning from any book, lecture, or video.
So that's why these international trips are really, really important. Going to see sights is one aspect, but actually rolling up your sleeves and getting dirty and spending that time together with people on the ground, that's going to have a much bigger impact.
In our second week, we were west of Habana in the small town Viñales, where our mornings were spent working on the farm Cocosolo in the Viñales National Park.
Mi nombre es Raudel Junco Rodríguez. Soy ingeniero agrónomo. La finca cuenta con 3 hectáreas de tierra, distribuida en distintos cultivos. Los chicos han dado un aporte esencial y fundamental muy bueno para nuestra finca. Por supuesto, quizás muchos de ustedes nunca han visto un instrumento con lo que hemos trabajado en la finca, y sin embargo hay que ver con el amor que ustedes y la dedicación con que han trabajado con ellos, han aprendido y el aporte que han dado a la finca. Tengamos de todo tipo de cultivos, tanto frutales como granos y hortalizas. Las producciones fundamentales de nuestra finca van encaminadas a abastecer a la familia como tal de los propietarios de la finca. Pero tenemos muchas producciones que la destinamos para los centros asistenciales del municipio. Centros asistenciales son escuelas primarias, casas de abuelos, el policlínico. Hicieron labores de recolección, labores de saneamiento en el caso del cultivo de la fruta, labores de guataquea, en el caso de aporque, el cultivo del ajonjolí, del maní, se hizo escarde en el cultivo del maíz, la yuca. En el organopónico también se hicieron labores sencillas como la escarificación, el llenado de bolsas, de macetas para posteriormente ser plantadas.
Samara, duérmete, mi amor.
Ok, la tarea de nosotros son 12 sucos, 4 para cada equipo. La meta de nosotros es terminar estos 4 sucos.
Que me mira, dueña de mis mares de alegría, chiquilina linda de mi vida.
El aporque es esto, ¿no ves? Es en este suco a la tierra, hacia la planta. Es arrimar la mayor cantidad de tierra posible al cultivo, sin taparlo, sin taparlo, pero se le puede aplicar al tronco toda la que se le...
Our time in Cocosolo was about service, but really more than that, it was about getting an authentic reason to work together with Cuban people.
Working on the farm with the people that do that every day really gave me a perspective and insight into life for people that actually live there. And it made us, I feel like it really brought us closer together with Cuba and the people in Cuba.
Cuando veo esos ojitos me derrito, bonitos que son, ay qué bellos son. Cuando veo esos ojitos me derrito, bonitos que son, ay qué bellos son.
Working on the farm gave me a really good appreciation for agriculture and how farming works, and like especially because they didn't use any pesticides. All the crops had to be like weeded by hand, and I didn't realize how hard of a task that would be.
All of our work at the farm where we were volunteering was super fun for me because it was a different aspect than what I was expecting to find in Cuba. It was actually probably my favorite part.
Since Cuba's inception, tobacco has been a key component of their economy. Although clearly not the main part of our service work, it was fascinating for students to see how this plays a part in the economy and the farm, and also to see some of the traditional processes regarding tobacco.
Ok, vamos allá. La primera parte para hacer un puro sería la subcapa, ¿ok? O capote. Ok, seguimos removiendo el nervio, que es la nicotina. Y lo que se cortó anteriormente se vuelve a agregar, ¿ok? Comenzamos a enrolar. Para la capa es mejor que la hoja esté húmeda. Lo que se hace es mejor el trabajo, más asequible y puede ser más elástico. Y bueno, al final para el show utilizamos la miel.
Bueno, mi nombre es Oreste González y mi suegro es el propietario de esta finca. Esta finca se le dio a mi suegro cuando triunfó la revolución aquí en Cuba, en el año 59, cuando la ley de reforma agraria, el gobierno cubano le da esta finca a mi suegro.
As we were working on the farm, we were surrounded by the mountains there. We were surrounded by the amazing nature, and then we were living amongst it, essentially. So it was interesting that we went on that hike. We were actually able to not just see that nature, we were able to start learning about what really is there. Then after that, when we went back to the farm, everything had a little more meaning because we knew more about its value.
So we took some cars and we drove out to the start of the trail, and the drive was really pretty. Just driving through the mountains and the countryside and seeing all, driving through the national forest. Basically, it was really pretty. It was really stunning.
Le demos la palabra a Irán para que empiece nuestra esperada caminata por el bosque.
Esta primera parte es de observación de aves. El alimento de las aves está aquí. Aquí esta plantación de pino es para el sol. Ellos van, comen, se alimentan y van y cogen sol. Y está lloviendo.
Lluvia. Viene la lluvia, chicos, prepárense.
It started to downpour, and so the rest of the hike was really hot and humid, but I think it also brought out some more wildlife that we wouldn't have seen otherwise.
Chicos, aquí hay una babosa otra vez, una babosa grande, slug de este tamaño. No me gusta. Cuidado con ella. Sí. ¿Quién come termitas?
No, yo macho. No, macho.
Puedes agarrar una. Dale. Pero tienes que probarla, a ver qué sabe. Se la tragó. Sí.
No, mira, bromelias son todas estas plantas, mira. Todas estas son bromelias. Mira la diversidad y el tamaño de bromelias que hay en una sola planta. Se estudia un tipo de bromelia, esa es la que se estudia. Y se estudia también la biodiversidad que hay dentro de la bromelia. Como acumula agua y hay insectos, hay pequeños moluscos. Entonces hay unos estudios de esa biodiversidad.
One of my favorite parts about this trip is that we created several experiences where we had in-depth contact with an expert in an area. For example, with The Economist on the first couple of days, where we met with an economist or a couple of economists from the University of Havana, and then we spent a couple of days doing a field study in the streets. Where we replicated what it would be like for a Cuban family to go through a shopping experience. Same type of thing happened on the coral reef. It wasn't just we're going to go snorkel around and look at the pretty reefs, but we were actually snorkeling around with a marine biologist from the University of Havana. And as we had that experience, I think we added a depth layer of being able to ask those questions and understand the problems and understand some of the challenges that Cuba is facing with its coral reefs.
It gave us more information as to what we were seeing. We would see something and we would actually have an idea of what it was rather than being completely lost like I think we would have without the presentation.
Este es el esqueleto de un coral. Cada orificio es el esqueleto. Aquí pueden ver la base del pólipo y
I think the biggest part of the presentation the day before was that it gave me more respect for the wildlife that we encountered the next day.
Los corales aquí crecen, como pueden ver, en formaciones rocosas.
I've never done that before. I've never seen anything. I love the ocean, but I've never really seen any live coral or anything just like that beautiful, like all the fish swimming around you.
Con mucha facilidad.
Okay, this is another kind of estrella frágil. O sea, las espinas se usan para caminar en este grupo, para anclarse a las rocas. No pinchan, no hacen
I think it's
nada.
important to recognize that it's not just about conjugating verbs or memorizing lists of vocabulary. What we're doing here is we're learning how to communicate and we're practicing in authentic contexts.
For example, when we hung out with a friend that we made that didn't speak any English.
We met this guy. He was the son of the people who were, who owned our building, and we had brought spike ball with the intention of playing it with people, and so we just kind of asked, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't know what that is, but sure, I'll play it." And it just kind of happened. It was a lot of fun. He lots of Spanish. He shared a bunch of music with us that he likes.
I was really excited going in because I play softball and I love baseball. But when we got there and we saw like all of the Cubans playing, I got really scared because they were really, really good. But everyone was really nice, especially the adults. There were some like teenagers who were just really good, but most of the adults were really like willing to help the people who had never played before, and it was really fun. And then just like getting to play, everyone just really had a lot of fun.
Besides in-depth cultural experiences, a lot of the immersion aspect of the trip came from interacting with locals.
Personally, when I play sports, I get very intense and focused in on what I was doing, and to see that in like the Cuban kids as well was like really cool connection.
Eso es, chamacón. Eso es.
I really liked in the afternoons when we would have a couple hours free, we would just walk around to different farms and go meet different farmers and their families.
Going to Cuba kind of taught me how to look beyond what we see about the media and the countries as a whole and look at it more about the people that live there and that sort of thing.
I definitely think that the week that we spent on the farm was amazing.
The people there are so kind and welcoming and nice.
I think my Spanish got way better. Just speaking it nonstop for 16 days was just amazing.
Going to any Spanish-speaking culture, like you learn more than you actually think you're learning in the moment.
It was incredible just because not only like I felt like my Spanish got better, but like I felt like I knew what Cuba was like.
I kind of just went up and sat near him. He just started talking to me and just really friendly, really nice, kind of representative of all the people that we talked to in Cuba. We talked about relations between Americans and Cubans and how the governments don't get along, but the people can get along, and that, having American students travel to Cuba is a big deal.
While playing baseball, and even throughout the entire trip, when students compared what they had known about Cuba versus what they learned while they were there, they got a completely new and fresh perspective. When the game was finished, the guy that Natalia spoke with had a message for us.
Lo más lindo del mundo es lo que usted ha hecho. Una escuela de Estados Unidos con los niños de Viñales es lo más lindo, porque ahí estamos uniendo a todos estos muchachos que valen oro.
Sí, cómo no.
Somos cubanos. Gracias a usted por traerlo. Ojalá que vuelva con otro grupo.
Gracias.
La próxima, ¿estamos aquí?
Muchas gracias.
Ojalá que sean como ellos.
Muchas gracias.
Lindo.
Our trip to Cuba was the perfect mix of learning about the culture and then also like doing service and giving back.
When I got home, I actually missed the time, like not being on the internet, not having notifications all the time. And
It was just like a completely new culture that was really exciting to learn about.
I mean, Cuba was amazing.
Bye.